911 Baker Hill, Rockland, California.
In where? In First American?
Yeah,
All right. So what is it again?
911
Okay.
Baker Hill in Rockland.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
And what am I looking for?
Yeah.
That one shows the titles, correct?
Yeah, Paulina and Mario Flores.
911 Baker Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Should be.
Yeah. That it?
Oh, 910. Let me.
Oh, 910?
Yeah, try 910.
Sure. Diane Colby?
Yes.
All right, that's a default.
So nobody steal this just in case.
I think we're among friends here.
Okay, so this app will show. What is it gonna show me?
What do you see?
So you got the
Okay.
APN, you got the square footage.
I
Right.
mean, versus what you're looking at on property radar.
Yes. I am looking at titles.
So title. So you see who's on title right now. It's Diane.
Okay.
So this app gives you is it's going to give you the property profile. It's going to give you who's on title. It's going to give you all the transaction history, and it also will give you comparable sales.
So see transaction history.
Okay, transaction.
Access all the documents too, which is huge.
Well, and that's
Yeah.
those documents I had to go up to.
Property radar makes you pay for it.
Well, and because I had to go up to the county and look for them.
She's been having problems for a long time, dude.
Right, and there's the one that it's James and Sally Plessinger.
Well, they owned it, and it looks like they sold it to her. Yeah, but where's the debt at though? That's the question: is who owns the debt?
The debt is owned by the father that passed away.
Okay. So James,
So James Plessinger and Dorothy Plessinger are the parents.
are you guys seeing this? You guys following this?
Okay, they are the parents. Dorothy passed away.
Okay.
Okay, so James now has all of it.
All right. So it's a title issue, probate issue. Let's take a look at this. This is a good thing. So
How would I know if it's been probated?
well, here's what I'm saying is we're going to look at how it's being held on the grant deed. How they're holding. So it's joint tenant. No, this is so. That's who bought it. Yeah. So they bought it. Looks like they bought it right here from Signature.
In 05.
No
yes.
vesting type.
So I'm gonna check out the vesting type on it right now.
Look in the document.
So vesting, guys, is husband and wife as joint tenants.
So right of survivorship.
No right.
No right as joint tenants? Tenants in common is the one you have to divide up. Am I wrong?
Search the internet for California joint tenants right of survivalship.
That's,
Here's what I found on the web for California joint tenants' right of survivorship.
Without.
Search the internet. Does California joint tenants have the right of survivorship if not stated? Question mark.
Okay, I found this on the web for does California joint tenants have the right of survivorship if not stated?
I read this one time on. It was actually First American Title. They have the whole breakdown of all of the title vestings. It's like a PDF form.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Super helpful. And
yeah, right of survivorship for citizens.
the right of survivorship is an important legal right that allows property ownerships to keep property in the event of co-owner's death. Property held as joint tenancy by the entirety or common community property with the right of survivorship automatically passes to the surviving property owner without going through probate process. There's a difference between joint tenancy and community property with right of survivorship. Blah, blah, blah. So California, most married couples hold property as joint tenants with right of survivorship. Joint tenancy is a type of co-ownership of real estate and personal property between two or more. So yeah, what I understood from the title company, and we'll probably have to verify this, is that you have to specifically state right of survivorship with joint tenancy.
Hmm.
Wow. where it says because joint tenancy creates a right of survivorship.
Is that what it says?
In the
Yeah.
middle of that paragraph.
Okay.
Should make more sense.
Third way down.
I got you.
Tenants
When
in
a married
common
couple.
own an equal but undivided part. and
Upon the
you can
death of a spouse, his or her interest will automatically pass to the surviving
pass that
spouse.
to your kids. your-
Okay.
Your portion.
So here's where we're at then on this. So for argument's sake, let's just say joint tenancy. Husband dies, it's now the spouse's, but it's not the spouse's. You know why? You have to file an affidavit of death. Because if I want to transfer ownership, I can't transfer ownership as the wife.
Right.
I need both signatures to transfer. So without filing an affidavit of death and having that on the public record, I don't have the right of that survivorship yet.
So if you go to, I don't know if First American will do it, but if you're there or you go to the title or the county and you don't see that affidavit of death filed, then you know that it hasn't been properly.
Right. She can't convey title.
Which means she is the owner of the debt.
Well, not only owner.
Isn't the heat, isn't
Yeah,
he's the.
it's the
Oh, the
father
dude.
still-
Oh, the
was-
father's still alive.
The
Okay.
father was the one still
So
alive.
in order to transfer any kind of title and do anything, he has to file that affidavit of death.
Okay.
With the county.
You can't
Yes.
file it for him?
You can create it for him and file it for him.
Yeah, it's a notarized document, right?
It is a notarized document, yeah.
And so then
So-
anybody can go record it.
Yep.
As long as the county may say, well, we have an issue with how this is written, and they send you back and have them fix something.
So he has it. So
So here comes the conundrum.
all right. So
Scroll down. It goes to a joint tenant here now. He added
his daughter.
his daughter and her husband.
When did he die? When did she? Okay. So let's pull this
Okay.
up. Husband and wife, joint tenants. So they're both granting to Kevin and Sally Thornburg,
Mhm.
husband and wife as joint tenants, all as joint tenants. So they're all joint tenants now. All four of them are joint tenants on the property.
So survivorship is still valid,
For argument's sake, let's say yes.
okay?
Okay.
Okay, so,
Who's this Diane lady?
okay, this is the other sister that actually lives in the home.
Diane Colby. So this is an invalid deed.
Because there's not all four signatures?
Yes, this deed does not count.
Yeah.
If this house were to be sold in the open market, this is a clouded title issue.
And I want this house,
Okay.
Go get
okay?
it.
Well, and that's, right now, there's a Liz Pendants active. And I need to find out who actually owns this house.
On public record, because the county does not do, they just record, regardless. Whatever you give them, they will record it.
Right.
So that's what they did here. They don't verify any
They
of that
don't
stuff.
care,
Nope.
yes.
So James cannot add her to the grant deed without the other four parties' signatures, other three party signatures.
She owns nothing.
And a certificate.
She owns nothing.
She owns nothing.
How is she, okay, because she shows up on title just because of this.
Because of this.
But it's not legit.
No, it's not. Because they didn't go through a title company. They
Oh my
they just
God.
created it and threw it out there.
Okay.
I can't see, is she the only
You
one?
excited?
She is the
I'm
only.
very excited.
She is the only
This is
one.
a big fucking payday for me.
Are you glad you came?
Pardon my French, guys. I know.
Just for me. Wait, is this a good thing for you? Because you're in contact with her.
I can't tell. You excited?
He's shaking, he's sorry.
I literally am. Okay, so Sally Thornburg and her husband own this house,
Correct.
okay?
Plus dad.
Because dad passed away.
Oh, dad passed.
So you need
Got
two
it.
affidavits.
Dad
of
is now
death.
passed away.
Got it.
They too own this house.
It's a mess now because you have a clouded title issue.
Right. And
But you can get this expunged because it's not proper.
So
You get a corrective deed.
I would need an attorney to do this?
A quiet title action is what you're going to need to do. But in the meantime,
Go talk to real owners.
you go find who they are. These Thornburg people.
I have everybody.
You have everybody.
I have everybody.
So what's the challenge? What's the challenge that you're facing right now?
Because
Diane wants it?
Diane believes she owns 50% of this home.
Yeah.
Sally and her husband believe she only owes a third.
This is where joint tenants come in. See, yeah.
And so they're both fucking wrong. I'm sorry, guys. They're both actually wrong. There is actually an attorney, and the two girls were both realtors. And one is still a realtor. It gets better because Sally's attorney told me he wanted a $25,000 down payment.
What's the debt on this house? It's going.
And
It's in default, man.
It's in default, so I can't do that. He wanted me also to guarantee a certain amount to Sally. I can't do that either. And so, I mean, obviously the attorney doesn't know what he's talking about. She doesn't know what she's talking about.
Or he's just trying to work it.
So, I need to get a hold of Sally, and we've already said what she will take, and we came up with a number. This is the $405,000. If I pay her that $405,000, and she will get the number she wants, which will make her a happy camper, which will also mess with her sister, which will make her an even happier camper, which it's sad to say, but this will make her ecstatic.
These are the sisters you talked about yesterday?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been working on this house for 4 months, and I've talked to the attorney, I've talked to Sally, I haven't talked to her husband because they're divorced or getting divorced or something, and I've also talked to,
You haven't talked to her husband, but her husband's on title, right?
correct, and I don't know what happened with the divorce there, obviously he's still on title, and there hasn't been anything to do with it. But this house, I mean, the house, ARV, 650, 670.
So what I would do, I can't give you legal advice, can't give you real estate advice, can't give you any advice. But if I were in your shoes, what I would do is this. I would go to whoever is on title, not as county records, but per the land records. If dad is dead, they are now 50-50 owners of that property. Each, or collectively as a whole, 100%. If I have an agreement that they're going to give me that cash or whatever, I would have each of them sign a quitclaim deed, relinquish their interest in that property to me. And then I would go ahead and start the process. I would bring it current. I would, because I'm going to lose this property, to the bank, which is going to wipe out all title issues, or all questions of who of ownership is. I would bring it current, and I would then go through a quiet title action. It could take several months to do, but in the meantime, I would put a renter in there or somebody to fund my litigation for me.
And you said the one woman's living in the house?
Yes, so
So
I
you
will,
have to do an
You'd have to
eviction?
do an eviction, yeah. If she's been there more than 2 years, or more than a year, it's a 60-month notice.
60 days.
Sorry, 60-day notice, 2 years, yeah. It's a 5-year notice, guys, yeah. No, 60-day notice, and then you have to, after the 60-day notice, if she doesn't get out, then you start the eviction process.